Nigel, let's get your assessment of that 1-0 defeat.
Very, very disappointing way to give up the unbeaten run. Ultimately, we've beaten by an unbelievable free kick quality, and it probably as good a free kick you see anywhere, any level today in the country. It really has smacked it in the top corner. A bit disappointed with the free kick being given. Thought George Williams was put a challenge in to try and block, and we should have had one leading up to it. But when he puts one in like that, nothing you can do about it. First half, incredibly disappointing how we played. Training's been so good all week, and the players just don't know where that came from at half time. And then second half, that we were much improved, created numerous situations, and just that final delivery, especially from the right hand side, we got into the byline so many times. And all you have to do is you just have to pick a yellow shirt out. I'm not interested in balls flying across the face of the goal. People go, oh, bad luck. No, it's not. You should be picking a yellow shirt out from those situations, and it should be a tap-in.
Let's speak about the first half firstly. Can you put your finger on why it was substandard?
No, everybody. Our players, there wasn't one player who you could say performed anywhere near in the first half. So it's we were at a loss to explain it, really, on the back of such a good week's training. But it happens. Reaction was excellent. We were difficult half time to judge whether it was the formation or not when you're so poor within it. But then we gave it 10 or 15 minutes, then we changed it. I thought we had obviously dominated for the last 30-40 minutes of the game, but they got some brilliant blocks in, defended very well indeed, and we didn't get a break anywhere in the penalty area. I thought there was a few shouts for penalties from corners where people are being held, but if you've got an official that lets the goalkeeper hold the ball for 20 seconds, as he did in stoppage time, 20 seconds, we're told 6 seconds is the guide. I thought some of his decisions today were nearly as inexplicable as our first half performance.
You mentioned it there, but what was the main message at the break?
We've got to be better than this. We are better than this, and we went out and proved that. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get us a point or three from the game. But I stress ultimately the free kicks won the game for them. Somebody's put an incredible goal in. Another day you get a 0-0 or something from the game. If he doesn't do that, Christie made a couple of saves, but that was all. Their goalkeeper had to as well. It was mainly the wasting the situations we got into from some very, very good play in the second half.
Yeah, it was a case of Stevenage defending heroically and Mansfield just not having the finishing touch, wasn't it?
That's it, just combination of the two things. And when you get that, you have to be very good. When a team's defending as well as that, you have to be very good. And somebody has to put one in the bottom corner or create something, a tap-in for somebody for the situations we got in. But no problem at all with the way we played second half.
It's a hard one to take. Do you put it down to just one of those days?
Yeah, I hope so. We're only 10 games in, we haven't had too many. Could have been the Cambridge game or it could have been the Shrewsbury game, because I thought we were a little bit fortunate. I don't think we were very good in those two games at times, and we got the 3 points. So it's a little bit of a balancing up today.
And you tried from the touchline to change the course of the game. At half-time, Bailey Cargill came off. He was on a yellow card, and then some more subs in the second period. Yeah,
I thought they all did well. It's just when we were trying to get Ben on, and Elliot was just a bit shattered, which is going to be still catching up from missing all the pre-season. But then we were having such a good little spell in the game and getting in some good areas. We didn't want to disrupt it, and then there was a little stoppage, so we got a chance to put Ben and Jordan on. I thought they both did well. I thought Keanu was very, very good when he came on as well today.
What credit do you pay Stevenage? They're a very hard-working side.
Unbelievable. They were very close to reaching the playoffs last year, and Alex has possibly taken it on a little bit. The front three are a threat, and they go toe-to-toe with you. I think they're a very, very solid outfit. And Piagiani, we know from over the years playing against him, he's a magnet for the ball in both penalty areas.
And ultimately you were beaten by that first half strike. Was it unstoppable, that free kick from Young?
Oh, without a doubt. Not beating any goalkeeper in the country, and nothing you can do. He's just caught it absolutely. As soon as it leaves his foot, you think, if this is on target, nobody's getting it. So I suppose if you're going to lose a game, to lose to a goal like that, but we should have done enough. We did enough to get a goal second half.
I'm sure there's a bit of frustration in the dressing room. Are you encouraged in some regards that you've got a game so soon on Tuesday at Wigan?
Oh yeah, I think we are getting people fit and back on the pitch as well. It was good to have Lee Gregory back on there today, and Bailey Cargill, and actually Flinty's done a bit of training this week, as has Lucas and George Maris, only towards the end of the week, but they've been out a long time, so we'll ease them back as and when we can, but it's good having the options.
Any likely to be back for Tuesday?
Well, they are available technically, but with them being out, as I say, Flinty's been 8 weeks, something like that. Lucas 4 or 5 weeks with a hamstring. George Maris since the first week of pre-season. So they've played a part coming on when they've needed to, like George Maris on the pitch and Alfie and stuff. But I still think they need some more work building up the fitness.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.